Hello everyone, today I'm going to be playing Civilization 6. I'm going to be playing on DD difficulty, standard game speed. I am playing on lakes and therefore I've gone ahead and turned off a majority of the naval civs. I've kept a few that have some sort of naval play, like the Ottomans with the Barbary Corsair. I have kept those because they do contain a lot of other play apart from their naval bonuses. I'm going to be playing on low sea level, abundant resources as well as legendary start position. And with that said, I think we're just gonna jump into this and see how it goes.
From the first stirrings of
And it
life
seems
beneath
that we
ocean
are gonna be
to the
playing
great
Cyrus
waters of
here,
the Stone Age,
which is quite interesting.
to
It's a
man taking
civilization I
his
have
first
not played
upright
that much
steps,
actually.
you have come far. Unwavering faith, you will conquer and rule the peoples of
So
the
let's see how it
world.
looks. Okay, this looks alright. This looks quite good. I can deal with this. Now the question is, do we settle in place or do we move slightly? Now, the bonuses of settling in place right here is we will have a 2-2 spawn tile. The alternative is we could go one tile further north and we are going to have a 3-1 tile. But I think, honestly, I would rather settle in place and start off working the bananas here, and then afterwards we can work the diamond. And I think we'll settle north. It looks like we might have some decent cities up here. So I am going to be settling in place here. We have our capital. I will be working. I think mining's gonna be the first one here that we should get, just so we can get these diamonds working fast to get those luxury resources. So that's gonna be the plan. We will just be scouting with our warrior early on here, looking for potential city-states, of course, tribal villages, and barbarian encampments. We are, of course, playing lakes, so we shouldn't expect too much. Wow, that was an early encampment. But I'm glad I meet it now, so I can at least defeat it early on. So yeah, I will be moving closer here. Seems like the Rapa Nui is helping out quite a bit, which is of course nice to see. And yeah, we will be building 2 scouts just to get some early scouting. And it seems like the barbarian encampment is already going to be cleared here. Very nice early game. I think our warrior should survive that. So we have already met 2 city-states, Zanzibar and Rapa Nui. 2 decent city-states if I do remember. Yeah, we've already completed Zanzibar's quest as well, so we already have 2 envoys here, which is very nice because we get access to cinnamon and cloves, 2 very good luxury resources to, of course, give us some amenities.
It is not wisdom.
I think now that we have the encampment cleared, I am going to be going for survey as well as urban planning. Playing on deity, god king, other civs are probably going to get the better pantheons, is kind of usually the way I play it. So I am not going to be going for it early on. I will get a Pantheon later and just take whatever's left pretty much. That's an early flood. It's
Who deserves
doesn't
more credit
seem
than
like too
what?
much of a problem. Yeah. 1 tile gain fertility. We are alright with that. This one I think I will be scouting north here. Yeah, very nice. So already I'm seeing some decent settle options. We could go 1 here on this cattle. I think should be fine. Yeah, it does count out, right? And we're definitely going to want something up here on this wine. I will be going for pottery probably next, yeah. And what I like to do is I like to build 2 scouts, then 2 settlers. And that's kind of the early game of what I'm doing. Here we meet Georgia. That's all right. Don't mind that too much. Wow, that is a strong military. That might just be the first scouts, the first 5 scouts that they, or warriors, excuse me, that they get. But nonetheless, that is very high military strength. I am not aware of where I have met them. Oh, they're here. All right. That doesn't seem like going to be too much of a problem. I don't think I will be settling this way much at all. Yeah, we will be taking that tribal. 40 gold, that's all right. We don't mind that at all. I think I will go. Yeah, I'll explore this lake we have here, and then I'll go west with that one. This one's just gonna continue to head north. Seems like we do have a pretty good settle up here on this wine as well. So those are probably gonna be our early two cities or something like that at least. Okay, never mind. This one's gonna be going back.
Every nation lives by
I am very curious what happened to that warrior down here. I think it might have gotten flooded. I don't know if we are able to see that up in the world climate here event history. Yeah, one unit lost. That's going to be quite unfortunate. Luckily, we did clear out the close barbarian encampment early on, but nonetheless, that is not the greatest. Okay, another encampment. Luckily, that one is quite far north, so it shouldn't be a problem too early on. Yeah, that's gonna be the barbarian scout as well.
I thought clay.
So I think we just played simple. We just go around. We don't need to fight it right now. Hopefully, those words won't come back for me, and hopefully they stay not a problem up there. Just gonna be moving the other way. I would have actually liked to scout. Oh, I see Georgia here. Yeah. So, they're quite far away, luckily. Does look like they have a bit of a desert spawn here. They're already going for a holy site, so they're definitely going to be having a religion. It seems another person already has either, I think it has to be a holy site for one. There are potentially some wonders. I'm not sure. There might be some wonders that do give great profit points as well. But I don't think that's going to be the case here. I think the first settle is going to have to be up on this wine here. I think it's going to be the best spot I have available. Yeah, we're just going to slowly march up there and place a city. Does seem like we can have a decent one over here as well. There's quite a few resources, diamonds, and some cattle. Okay, we meet Japan. So, we are not going to know where they are yet, but hopefully it's not too close by. Yeah, we want to settle here. And we're gonna... Honestly, a trader is probably what we're gonna want to do here. We can actually gonna buy the trader and we're gonna make the monument. That's how we're gonna play it. And hopefully the Japanese aren't too close by. I don't see their pressure yet, so it doesn't seem like they're right nearby. Yeah, and these trade routes, 2 gold and 1 culture, is gonna be very, very nice. So we are just gonna be sending domestic trade routes for quite a while, probably. Yeah, and those are not tiles, so that's not gonna be a city state. We are of course scouting by pressing 4 to see where potential city states or civilizations can be. We're gonna have a tribal village and another encampment. That's very good to know. That one is a bit closer and could become a problem because we are gonna want to expand to the west here. Horsemen is also a big issue. I think the plan is just to run away from them from a bit now. We're gonna have Antananarivo here, another purple city-state. I think I will scout these tiles because they might decide where I will be settling. So I am gonna scout them. I think it's just to go for currency and get some commercial hubs up and running early while we wait for the settlers to pump out anyways. I usually like to start with Magnus just to get better choppings and settler production as well and whatnot, and internal trade routes, of course. So I think I am going to do that, and I think I will just place him in our capital. I will be going for craftsmanship to get political philosophy eventually. Yeah, so it did reveal some copper resource, so not a total waste. Yeah, so it seems like Japan is probably either going to be west or south here. I am aware that I did go around the tribal village, but there was the horseman that I did not want to fight. Okay, so we know Korea is going to be north. That's not too bad of a problem. They are a bit far away currently, but hopefully they don't come much closer than that. Great Bath is going to be built already, of course. Yeah, this encampment might be a bigger problem. So we do see some loyalty pressure coming from over here, so I assume that's where Japan's going to be. Wow, that was a lot of barbarians out of nowhere. I'm going to be trying to run away, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it. Same here. Just going to try to go around it as well as I can. We meet Egypt here. It's alright as far as they're not too close. They're not. They're up here. That's good. We will just try to escape with our scouts. Just trying to get as much information as we can. So we do have some different settling options here. We could go on the Plains Hill tile up here for a 2-2 base, and that could result in a city potentially down on this desert tile here next to the diamonds. I think that might be alright. Something like this, a configuration here. I think we're gonna do that one. Still, the horseman is just following us, trying to escape it, but it doesn't want to leave me. I think over here is where we're gonna be settling the next city. And we will be building a warrior or two, I think is the best option. And then we can place a policy card to get some more production towards them, just so we can make sure we don't get totally destroyed by
Without
these encampments
craftsmanship,
around us. So we meet Hattusha here, which is gonna have an Amani already from Egypt. The AI, of course, loves to run Amani as the first governor. I think I will be settling on the cattle. It does recommend the tile here, but I prefer this one a bit more. We get something like a government plaza in here and get some nice adjacencies on districts around it. We are still just getting chased. And I think one of our scouts might be about to die. If it shoots us here, it will kill us. Oh, I definitely forgot to change policy card. That is a bit of a blunder. It's gonna be 30, and I am gonna do it, just to make sure we get those units out. And we do have quite a bit of gold left. Already generating 16 per turn. It's gonna be alright. Now, I am going to be building a monument in this city as well. And we might actually probably go for irrigation after and work this wine, see if we can't sell it to some people.
Civilization.
Now, we do have 10 turns. We are looking at a Dark Age here, which is not ideal, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem as long as the AI doesn't come much closer to us. Because in that case, it can be a bit of a settling problem. I do definitely want to settle a bit more. I think I might buy the tile here when I get the government plaza and place it in my capital. Or potentially in Susa here, because this one's going to have a lot of food with all of this floodplain. So I think that might be what I do. Yeah, we will be building a builder. And I'm going to send this warrior to try and take care of the encampment. Seeing as that could be a big issue if it starts spawning a lot of units. Here
Now,
we meet Korea. We of course knew that they were in the game, but now we have actually discovered them. And we do seem to have found a settler, which that one comes a lot closer. We might try to take that, because I believe we should be able to get it down and settle somewhere without too much trouble. That is that would be very nice if we were able to achieve.
Entek Ninja who
Egypt dissing us a bit. A weak army. Not
Money.
all of us can start with 5 warriors, unfortunately. I think I might try to meet Korea up here and see if I can't snatch that settler. We have just unlocked commercial hubs, so we are gonna go ahead. I'm thinking all of this actually becomes farm, and then I'll have to build some mines and not wood over here. I think I will place the commercial hub here. We'll just place it for now to lock in the price. This one we will wait for marshes so we can clear it. Yes, we will take your gold. Thank you very much. We do actually quite have a lot of gold here. Wondering what we can do. We don't really want to buy greeneries that don't give that much value. If anything, we would have to buy another warrior, actually. Yeah, I think I will go ahead and do it, just because the AI can also be very aggressive. So we want to make sure we do address it.
once again we have the opportunity. We are now ready.
We
It is equally
are going to
important.
be promoting Magnus with surplus logistics, so we can just get a bit more food from our trade routes that we are going to want to have a lot of. And then this warrior I can send towards the encampment. Luckily, there aren't that many units in it, and we will be swapping to discipline, just like that. We don't mind landing in the Dark Age. It's actually not that bad because it will give us access to a heroic age after, which can provide a lot more value in the next era compared to what a normal age would in this one. And us having not earned a lot of era score yet is obviously going to mean that we have a lot more era score to earn next turn, the next era. I think I am going to want to chop out this marsh before I place a commercial hub on it. But honestly, I would rather chop the stone here and get the the government plaza down faster. So I think that's what I'm gonna do actually. We will heal up twice or once, and here we will start. We will need another builder because we do have to improve the wines as well. So we'll go with that. So 2 turns until next era. We do see the warrior here. Okay, it's going west. We don't mind that at all, as long as it
I
doesn't
must
come
come to
down
choose
towards
which of our
us.
history.
Then I will not fight him probably.
The man who has grit enough to bring about the
So,
forest.
irrigation now, a very important tech. I think I will be swapping the trade route to this city. And in this era, we could actually get, what is it called? We could get the the dark policy cards to, which way? Wait, I just have to pick this for a second. I think free inquiry. I think we will get more Eurekas and civic boost. So I will pick this.
We have full.
We can potentially later utilize the dark policy card here, isolationism, but we do have to settle a few cities before we do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and even though it's 7 turns, I will go ahead and buy the tile here, and I will swap it over to our capital. Swap it like this. I'm not sure. Is that the right play? This one will have a lot of food. I think we might get more use out of having. Now, you know what? Our capital is going to be more centralized. It's going to be better. I will just be chopping it like so. I need masonry first. That's a bit poor planning on my part. After that, we'll get it. Yeah, Korea does seem to be backing off, so that's alright. Of course, our loyalty is not going to be the greatest, but it doesn't seem like it's going to play too big of a part for now. We do have a horseman coming in. That's the one that's been running around chasing us everywhere. Yeah, but this looks alright. Korea settling over there. Not a problem. We sending it to our capital? Yes. And we will be placing a commercial hub. I think is going to be what I want to do. Place a commercial hub here. Get the signs or get the gold. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll place it, start working on that. Then of course we have enough population to get the government plaza after as well.
The opportunity.
Politics is the art of the.
So government unlock. I prefer classical republic most of the time, and I will do that as well here. We will be going for charismatic leader. I think I'll go for the gold from trade routes for now. And later, of course, we'll go colonization. But at this moment, I think discipline we still want. There's still quite a few barbarians, but we'll go something like this. And we will go games and recreation. And we hope Korea settles there. We really do. Because it would help us as long as they don't come closer to us. Yeah, they're moving away. That's amazing. We can take out this horseman. And we can get back to scouting, hopefully. What quest are we looking at here? Zanzibar is going to want us to construct a commercial hub, which is perfect. Tamar does already, she's of course east of us, have suzerainty of Zanzibar, but we are going to contest that because it is a very nice city-state to have. Those amenities provide, of course, some great value. Question is, do I want to save the 3 turns? I think I will spend the builder charge here to create
Your grace.
or
When
finish
wasted.
masonry and then go straight for What are we gonna need? What are we gonna need? I'm probably gonna go for animal husbandry. I think is alright. We do of course have our immortal units which are great for warring. I think I might go for that instead. With the potential later to maybe go for that's not gonna happen. South Korea already has 40 science. They are gonna be ahead of us in tech. So we will just settle for animal husbandry for now. And that's alright, no problem there. We can send our scout over here. The city does seem quite isolated though, which we do not mind. We will be harvesting this here. Finish the commercial hub, get the envoy with Zanzibar. Amazing. And we will be going for an immediate government plaza in here. With the potential later to buy a market, I think is what I'm gonna want to do. Or yeah, we'll stick with that. We'll stick with that. We can actually we'll wait for the builder. There's no rush. Here we meet Frederick Barbarossa. Very nice. Where does he place? He is here. All right. Very happy with that. I don't have to. He's going to be behind that mountain range, so I don't have to fight with him over any of this land here. I already have enough to deal with Korea. Yeah, of course, Korea going to be having a lot of great scientists, which is a bit annoying, but not much I can do about it. I think I will go and improve the diamonds, just because we do have the negative amenity in here. And to get rid of that would be very nice. I will be healing up this one. I think just sending this one back actually, just to be sure. Because as soon as I start to make small mistakes, this whole game can fall apart.
I am
So
fond of you.
we're gonna want to not do that. Yeah, we will chop this marsh and then we'll place a commercial hub there. Uh, we're not gonna be able to fight those swordsmen, unfortunately, as much as I would like to. Now we will go for bronze working. Did we have any horses? We have access to one here, which we don't mind. That's very helpful. I will be putting a turn into a trader, and then I will build a commercial hub afterwards. I just need to chop this marsh here, just like that. Yeah, we will be retreating out of that. Hopefully, it can cause Korea some problems. We'll place that. And here we are, perfect. We improve the mine. Try to escape. We did discover no continent there. Don't mind that at all. Go improve this wine. Ooh, he's gonna want to trade. I don't really care for the iron that much right now, but can't get that much gold out of him, of course. How much can we get? 6 gold per turn and open borders. Can we push it to 7? We can't. Can we? We'll take the open borders. You know what? Or the amber. Yeah, this is gonna look good. Amber and 4 gold per turn. We will take that. Should solve. Yeah, this solves our amenities immediately in here. Egypt does have quite a strong military. We do, of course, have to be careful with Korea. I think I will go up scouting here because they can very quickly declare war. Of course, surprise wars are a thing they can do. But we are hoping that... Oh, okay, I think that's why. Yeah, Korea and Egypt are going to be at war already. So hopefully they don't bother us. Because we just want to be chilling for now. We will be buying a market in here. And then save up for a trader. I don't mind. I never mind selling off my diplomatic favor early on, so we will take that deal. I'm very glad he actually came to us with it. And I
so
think we
interested as
are
the
on turn 60 here.
battlefield.
I think this is where I'm gonna call this first video of this Persia playthrough. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a continued fantastic day. And that's gonna be all from me for now. So, goodbye. Thank you for watching.